Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. So today, folks, we're not ripping any blaster boxes. We're not ripping any random packs. No, today we're doing a player retrospective. The first one on the channel, might I add. And if this one garners enough positive reaction, well, maybe I'll do more of them in the future. Also, I gotta say, I got the idea for this video from Mike, aka CanadianCards. If you're familiar with Mike's channel, you know he does his Legends series, and it was from watching enough of those videos where I decided I wanted to sort of do one of my own. Now, me doing this, I am in no way taking Mike's idea and saying, hey, I got a new series coming to the channel, because I feel I would just be taking Mike's idea, and I don't want to do that. So I will do these here and there, but I'm not making this, a concrete series where I do one like, every week or every 2 weeks or whatnot. I'm nowhere doing that. So anyway, but yes, I did get this idea from Mike, and there is a link in the description below to Mike's channel. So if you're not familiar with his Legends series, after watching this, dip on down into the description below, go head to Mike's channel and go check him out for yourself. There's a lot of awesome ones so far. There's the likes of Maurice Richard, and there's Ken Dryden, and I believe he's done one of Mike Bossy, etc., etc. There's a lot of awesome players in his Legends series so far. But to the matter at hand. So, who are we focusing on today? Well, folks, we are focusing on a man who was simply known as Cowboy. Yes, today we are taking a look at the man who was Mr. Bill Flett. So I have my notes here off to the side, so let's get to it, shall we? So born William Mayer Flett on July 21st, 1943, he was, as it's plain to see, a Canadian professional hockey player who played in the NHL for the LA Kings, the Philadelphia Flyers, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Atlanta Flames. Flett then moved to the World Hockey Association, playing with the Edmonton Oilers. Then returning to the NHL with the Oilers when the leagues merged for the 79-80 NHL season. So born in Vermilion, Alberta, Flett played his minor hockey in Okotoks, Alberta. Then played junior hockey with the Melville Millionaires of the SJHL. From 63-64 through to 66-67, he played for teams in various minor professional leagues, such as the AHL, the EHL, the WHL, and the CPHL. Then, in 1967, when the NHL expanded from 6 to 12 teams, Flett was drafted by the expansion Los Angeles Kings. In his rookie season, playing on right wing, he scored 26 goals and was named the Sporting News NHL West Division Rookie of the Year. Flett was nicknamed Cowboy because, in addition to being a hockey player, he owned a cattle ranch in Alberta, and he was also a rodeo performer. How awesome is that, eh? I know nowadays you think rodeo, you think Carey Price and everything, but back in the 60s, this guy was doing it. And Flett's rodeo career ended when the LA Kings owner, Jack Kent Cooke, threatened to fine Flett $1,000, roughly $7,500 today, for every rodeo he appeared in. And he was well known throughout his career for being one of the few hockey players at the time also to sport a full beard. Friggin' A. And for being one of the last players to play without a helmet. And not known for his playmaking skill or skating, but Flett did possess a booming and heavy slap shot, and when paired with the right center who could get him the puck, he was among the league's biggest scoring threats. Flett scored 24 goals in his sophomore season, and his goal production declined significantly in his next 2 seasons. So here we have his second-year card and his third-year card and his fourth-year card. So, fed up with his dwindling production, the Kings traded Flett along with Eddie Joyle and Ross Lonsbury to the Philadelphia Flyers, where he had his best season in 72-73. With 43 goals. Flett was a member of the Flyers' 74 Stanley Cup champion team, and after the season ended, well, he was traded to Toronto, where he reverted to his indifferent play, and as a result, the Leafs put him on waivers. So, the Atlanta Flames picked him from waivers, and Flett had one last productive year in the NHL when he scored 23 goals in 75-76. In 76-77, the Flames sold him... Sorry, there's his other Atlanta Flames card. That's his 76 card. Sold him to the Edmonton Oilers of the WHA, where he averaged over 60 points per season over the next 3 years. And when Edmonton joined the NHL, he found that he basically had little left and retired after 20 games. But after retiring, he actually scouted for the Oilers for a while. Then, unfortunately, in May of 1999, Flett entered a hospital due to a gallbladder condition, which eventually contributed to liver failure. Flett received a liver transplant. However, his body rejected the transplant, and on July 12th of 1999, Bill Flett passed away due to liver failure. He had battled alcoholism for many years and claimed to be sober for about 4 or 5 years after checking into the Betty Ford Clinic in the early 90s. Flett was survived by his wife Doreen and his 3 sons Cody, Dean, and Shane. His NHL totals: he played in 689 games, scored 202 goals, notched 215 assists for 417 points, as well as 501 penalty minutes. Played in 52 playoff games, got 7 playoff goals, 16 playoff assists for 23 playoff points, and 42 playoff penalty minutes. His WHA totals include 195 games played, 103 goals, 84 assists for 187 points, and 68 penalty minutes. 15 playoff games played, 5 playoff goals, 4 playoff assists for 9 playoff points, and 4 playoff penalty minutes. And there you have it, folks. The man we called Cowboy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, well, let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see me do more like these. And, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. As well, I'd like to say that I managed to kill 2 birds with 1 stone in this video. Not only did we do a player retrospective, but I managed to run through the entirety of Bill Flett's career trading cards, from his rookie to his final card. I'm pretty impressed with that. So, again, if you enjoyed this video, well, as I say at the end of every video, folks...